Hello everyone. So welcome to my new video, and in this video I will talk about the XML basics. XML is not new for us, but the way we use the XML is basically quite changing because now we have different type of the data. As we know, like we have a structure, semi structure, and then the unstructured. So when we deal with the semi structured data, that is the XML, so then we need to know the structure of the XML and some basic stuff about the XML. uh, all right, so let's begin and then let's see. So just here, so as you can see here that I have a one XML file, and in this XML file you can see that I have a catalog, and in this catalog there is a some products. Okay, so here is a catalog, and this is the catalog file, and this is the node. Okay, so there are some basic difference between the XML and HTML. So XML is the extensible markup language, where the HTML is the hypertext markup language. Both are the markup language, but XML is something that is basically carry the data, and HTML is something that basically carry the presentation logic. Okay, another difference is HTML is basically having some predefined tags. So let's say if I talk about a BR tag, H1 tag, a form tag. So these are what? These are basically the predefined tag, and XML is basically have a custom tag. So custom tag is, let's say this is one of the XML document. If I talk about the another one, so either here I have a email, to subject and body. Okay, so there I have a custom tag. So name I can keep anything, okay, according to my requirement. Now, so this is something that we can call, it's basically a parent node. Okay, and in the parent node I have in the catalog parent node I have a one product child node. Okay, so there is a product, and there are several products node I have under this catalog, and then under this one product node I have another child node, that is the number. Okay, and then I have the value of this node. Okay, so this is the number, name, and color choice. Similarly, number, name, and then number, name. All right, number, name, color choice, and description. So as you can see here, there are the different node. So now if you see here, we also child node we also call the descendant node. Okay, so this is the descendant node as well, descendant node of the product node. As you can see here that some tags can have attributes. So if I talk about this particular product node, there is a department DEPT equal to the ACC. All right, so what is this? This is basically the attributes. DEPT is the attributes, and ACC is nothing but the value of this attributes. So we can define the attributes. So attribute values must be always quoted, must be quoted. Okay, so either in a single or the double quotes. So you can use the single quotes, or you can use the double quotes as well. Now let's talk about some tree. Okay, so this is something that we can say the let's talk about the XML tree. Okay, just give me a minute and let me open the whiteboard here. Okay, so this is my whiteboard, and let's say if I talk about, let's say, let me create some shapes. So this is going to be a root node. Root node. Okay, now each root node further can have a child nodes. Okay, or we can say the elements. Okay, so let's say for example I have another element node. Okay, so and then further I can have a multiple element node as well. element node. Okay, and then further I can have a some other element node as well. Let's delete this one. Okay, and similarly like this, this, and this. This is nothing but this is the tree structure. So this root node having a 2 child, this one and this one, and then these, let's say for further elements have, so let's say this element have 1 child only, and then let's say this second element have 3 child. That is possible. Okay, all right. So this is what, this is basically a parent. So this is the parent, all right, and this is the child. Okay, now if I keep this in my context, so we have one catalog node, and then in this catalog node I have a product, and then in this product several, I have a name. So I have a name, number, and color choices. Okay, so this further I can say this product can be a name, number, color choice, and description. Sorry, let me, and please make sure that there should not be a space. Okay, come on, and let's say description. Now each attributes can have a, so let me design it another way, yeah, like this. Okay, so there is a product, and there is a product in catalog, and then we have a name, number, and description about that particular product. Now each attributes further, each child name can have an attribute. Okay, so let's say for example product can have an attribute, let's say for example department. So department equal to, and then I can put some values, let's say for example ACC. Similarly let's say for example description. So description, I can add an attribute, let's say either it's the short description or long description. So I can write type, then I can write either a short or long, short or long. Okay, so based on your requirement you can say. So this is basically a root node is basically the catalog. Then we have element node, that is a product. So product is a child node for the catalog, and then we have this name, number, choice, that is basically the child of this particular product node. Okay, so that is how you can say this XML tree works. Okay, so XML itself have a self describing syntax. Okay, so not too much syntax is required when we work with the XML. It is just sufficient, it is sufficient to know these kind of basic things about this. All right, so this is something that you need to know about the XML. Okay, so you can another thing is, like as I said, XML also can contain the custom tag. Okay, so no predefined tag is basically there in the XML documents. Okay, but we can define the tags as per our requirement. So that is the one thing. All right, so that's all about this particular basics of the XML, and then we'll see you in my next video. Okay, so till then, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so this was about the discussion, everybody, on this XML basics. So why I created this video, because XML you can use, let me give you some scenario. Let's say you have a SQL table, and in the SQL table you have a particular column. That column contain let's say XML data. So if you want to query that particular part, because if you want to query a SQL column, you will use the SQL, right? But what if you have XML data present in the SQL database? So again, you need to use the XQuery in that particular case, and XQuery is basically the SQL for the XML. So like, you know, when we learn a SQL, when we learn the SQL, so it is important us to know the structure of a table schema, so some basic stuffs. All right, so what I am planning, like I am planning to publish an X course on XQuery. So this particular basic stuff can help you there. Okay, so that's all. I think this will help you in your different XML related projects. Okay, so thank you so much, and please like and subscribe my channel.